Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Ollie Rowe is down on the sideline.
See what the game got in store for me today, man.
This is a huge conference matchup with a 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Back to you.
All right, Ollie. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got the first down. Gets away from one, finds room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up first and 10 at the 42. Hit and stop
Hit
right
that
there.
motherfucker.
Not much on that pickup. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He's past the sticks. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is
There, but
absolutely juiced
I started
after
moving.
that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Second and long here. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Ducks will have it first and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Dante Moore. Out wide left, it's Hooks. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Running inside. It's Hill.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Moore will throw. Left side, it's Johnson. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Throwing Moore. In the backfield, it's Stewart. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with second and 8. He'll go to the air again. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
changing the routes with his receivers. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
My bad. I don't know why there's no commentary.
Got stuffed
Let
on
me see. I could
first down. It's second and
move
10.
this up. Can you just not hear it? Should be. It should be commentary. Dang, what am I?
Taylor wants to throw it. And he was drilled.
I got commentary on my game, but
It's incomplete.
can y'all hear the commentary?
That's a really
Let me
good
know.
job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the
Test,
quarterback
test.
hold the
Oh,
football
yeah,
a little longer than he
Let me know if y'all can hear the commentary.
pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's one of my favorite unis, man.
It's 2nd and 8. Now on the move. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man downfield.
Thought he had him.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Here's a give to Bothwell.
Man, I try to.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
All right, come on. Let's get off the field.
as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far, they've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back.
You all right?
The offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really...
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I like that idea. But
It's cool.
I also like the fact that speed kills.
You like it?
You got it at the receiver position. So if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like,
oh yeah, no, it's fine. I knew it was gonna be there.
Fall forward, get that good game.
It's PG-13, so I expect them to.
Bad situations.
All right, see you.
Better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Out wide left, it's Moore. They'll mark him down at the 40.
He's seen it. He almost got there.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Moore. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No, instant? Well, that shit went out of bounds.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Definitely some more instant.
Give to the back. Creating some space, getting
Get off the block.
Blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Under pressure.
Get him.
Gonna try to get it
Woo!
himself. the
Hit his
punishment, and he
ass.
picks up the first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Gets it to the back.
I hate that
Give him
tackle.
a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Handoff from Bothwell. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
I missed it.
Breaks into the open. Heat headed to the end zone.
Missed the tackle.
For the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent. So that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Can't make that. You can't make that throw.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the
Damn, that's a
game
clip.
total from that victory last
It's
week.
crazy.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
It's crazy.
It's a foot race.
This dumb shit be happening. I fucking literally hit this nigga in the fucking back. There's nobody else there. Oh my god.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take
All
the lead
because
here, get some
95
excitement, get some juice
overall
back on your
Dante
side.
Moore can't make a fucking out throw.
So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He's got enough. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Making the adjustment. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. More play action.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Moore. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Moore. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Moore to the air. Right side, it's Stewart. Got some room, headed to the goal. Flying the friendly skies. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he makes the extra point. returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Wide open downfield. He stepped
Tackle
right
him.
at the 40-yard line, and now
Extra animation. He should be tackled right here.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone
I gotta
coverage.
pick that.
He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's the gift to Bothwell. Gain of about 4 sets up the second.
So crazy, dog. I haven't seen one D-line make one play, dog.
They'll have 2 left to work
Look at these
with.
motherfuckers. They can't get off no blocks, dog. They can't get off no block.
Really matter. Like,
It's so
I wanna be able
crazy.
to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And
Running wise, passing. I know we can get pass rush, but running wise, I ain't seen it.
And it can really rattle an offense.
Hey, he about to run right here. More than likely. Oh, he might be running on the quarterback actually.
Efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to come up about 5 yards short.
Fuck it, I'll make him punt.
They'll use
Maybe
it
I can get a
right
punt return.
before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The run to the right. There he goes. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with New Mexico, taking on the number 10 team, the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Lobos, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Got room at the 35. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Moore. Buys time to his left. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45.
Ooh.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Anyway.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets the back moving. Dante Moore. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Turning it on. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He's changing the play. Follows his blocks. It's Hill. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will
There we go.
with a score of its own.
Mike got off.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this.
Gotta
game.
get a stop
Try and get
here.
out front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He might do a, I don't know, for some reason I feel like he might do an RPO. I don't know, he just running with the quarterback.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they
Now we do get a pretty good pass rush.
They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
I can't. Time to get to it. I know exactly what I want to run.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that.
I don't know who the hell number
last drive.
22 is.
Touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
How'd you know?
Moore with the play fake. Flush to the left. Finds the tight end. Powers through the defender. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing Moore. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, he's got some space.
I'd be forgetting I gotta go run with him. I ain't even gonna lie.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble. And
I did a little bit more this game, but most games I don't even be running with him. For real, for real.
Sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down.
Oh
This guy
no.
can do that a lot.
Man, right at it.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd
What
and
do you
10.
A mid-blitz, okay.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moore will throw. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Ducks. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab and room to run. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Once he got some room, it was over.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep. And how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man,
One thing we
got to
couldn't
see
give up.
that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to
One
come
play
down
touchdown.
and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so he can come up and make a play.
first snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a crease. It's Davison. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Ooh.
So first down will open up the final.
You're worrying about all this fucking light and shit. That's the issue. I'm worrying about the wrong shit. Look at this shit. I mean, I get it. That shit looks fucking dumb. I'm worrying about the dumbest shit, bro.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control.
Worrying about the
flow
wrong
of the game,
shit.
right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Snags it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Here's Moore to throw. Still looking to his right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Moore, play action. Myers on the move. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed jump play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll go play action with Moore. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Out wide right, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Sure. I'm sure you ready. Ah, and almost.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The quarterback will keep it. Spins away from the defense. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can
I
get the
should
ball
try to hit
because
sticky. Fuck it.
defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Left side is Evans. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind
Fourth
out some
financial.
room.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense. But you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty
Fuck
possessions.
it.
They'll go for it on 4th down. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40.
Oh my God.
Cleared out of bounds at about the 36-yard line.
Nah,
A
undercut it.
big pickup, and they
Undercut
are
it.
threatening.
Well, that is a Herculean effort. He caught the ball in the middle of the field and somehow was able to use his speed and his vision and awareness and still get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Let's
Oh, it might be. That might be good.
downfield.
Ooh.
And he'll sail it way too
I think
far
he
for
jumped.
anybody.
I think if he would have possession called it, I think he would have caught that. I think that would have been 6. Or tight ends. God damn.
Long way to go on
Oh,
second
it's the
down.
quarterback run. I'll try his stick.
On the move. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Taylor wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Upstairs, he's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Yo, this is
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily
What
who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys.
I
and
gotta
the
see that
Joes.
after the
My
game.
guy's better than you, and I get you
Quarterback
matched up
run.
out wide, and I know I trust you. I'm finding you.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The corners are walked up tight. Motion from the back. 2nd down to the air.
There we go.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. That would have put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Just going to keep it after the snap. Really
Got to
nice
come off
job
that
to
edge and
squirt his way out
boom!
to the 31-yard
Hit
line.
that motherfucker.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Running right, it's
There we
Popwell.
go.
They put the brakes on him.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's
Ah.
third and long. He's got an open man.
Gonna run,
There he goes.
gonna run right behind him.
He
That's me. I
is
gotta play that.
touchdown Bulldogs.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Let me see that one play. New highlights. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Not this one. This one. Of course. Can't see it. Well, no, it might be this one. It might be this one. I don't think it is. Nah. Too far back. It was this one. Let's see this play. I played too far over. Should be like right. Be like on the half, actually in between the half, like right here. Maybe on that. No, not right there. What was I at? I had to look at this. But I feel like he should be taking him. God dang, he running right at him. And this part just pissed me off. Instead of taking a good angle, let me run right behind the other guy. Run right behind him. Tell you, dude. Oh, that's what I should have seen. I should have pulled. I knew I left out there. I wanted to see the fucking punt return. Damn, man. I wanted to see that fucking punt return. I can see it on my stream, but it's different when you in game. Who else I gotta play? I got a computer next week. Michigan, Indiana, BYU. How many more people gotta play this week? Penn State, Louisville, Missouri, BYU, Florida, Georgia. Auburn gotta play the computer. Okay. All right. We getting there.